Welcome to the most authoritative boxing channel here on social media. I'm Med. Today's episode, I'm going to dive deep into the Conor Benn situation as he is facing a ban from the British Boxing Board of Control and the UCAD authority. Now, Conor Benn first tested positive during the clean boxing program by the WBC. Then he later tested positive prior to fighting Chris Benn Jr. before the license was revoked or he vacated his license. That was what happened. Then the WBC came out to clear Conor Benn. The WBC cleared him for the clean boxing program, but UCAD were the one in charge of testing during the fight with Chris Benn Jr. and Conor Benn did not have a sit down or a hearing with UCAD to justify why that substance was found in his body. Now, there is something in sports where we call the strict liability. That means knowingly or unknowingly, if a banned substance is found in your body, you are responsible for it. That is why most boxers keep records of vitamins or food supplements they take, so that in case they test positive for a bad substance, it is traced to the supplements that they have been taking and a justification can be made. But Conor Benn having tested two consecutive times doing two separate testing raised a major red flag. And the WBC having cleared him stated that Conor Benn's positive test came as a result of him consuming loads of egg, a defense in which he did not even put up himself. But why that WBC findings was flawed was that clomiphene in eggs have been banned in the UK, so there cannot be justification for Conor Benn to be testing positive for consuming eggs, because it will raise a lot of criminal issues. It is criminal to use clomiphene in poultry in the UK. So if clomiphene is found in your body, then it raises lots of issues, but the WBC used that as a form of defense. But with the second testing prior to the Chris Benn Jr. fight, Conor Benn did not sit down with the UCAD authority to justify why the substance was found in his body. He stated bias and all kinds of flimsy excuses and ran away from accountability, and now that has come back to bite Conor Benn in the back. His suspension that was revoked has now been reinstated. So where does Conor Benn go from here? Would he continue using the Texas license? Will the Texas Athletic Commission revoke his license? Would he come back to the British Boxing Board of Control and UCAD for a hearing? How neutral will that hearing be, having made lots of speculation about the UCAD authority and the British Boxing Board of Control? I think that he has made this thing murky. His promoter Eddie Hearn did not help him, having defended him in the public several times. That is not the right way to go. He should have taken a cue from the likes of Sugar Shane Mosley and Dillian the Body Snatcher White. Dillian the Body Snatcher White has tested positive several times, and anytime he tests positive, he leaves the issue to his team to handle, and that is what Conor Benn should have done. He shouldn't have been granting media interviews and being on Twitter having a banter with a lot of people, showing the likes of Garrett A. Davids lots of attitude, and the interview he granted Piers Morgan left more questions than answers. He went about being emotional, but that was not the right time to show your emotions. That was the right time to prove your innocence, but he did not manage to do that in that particular interview. Conor Benn has done himself lots of disservice, and now he is on a Twitter banter with Ryan Kane Garcia, who has also tested positive for a PED. His hearing or his B sample would be tested on the 22nd of May. And with Conor Benn, even the person he had nominated to be present for the testing of his B sample was even absent, and hence UCAD had to nominate a neutral person to stand in as an arbiter or a witness for Conor Benn. So all the situation was not handled well, and this goes a long way to even tell us about his father when it was being alleged that in his fight, one I've forgotten, where he was reported to have tested positive but managed to run away from testing because he had to be taken to the hospital. All these comes into play with regards to Conor Benn. Where does it go from here? We don't know. We can only speculate as the ban has been put on him. Will he, will the WBC, will the BBFC put a retrospective ban on him, making him face the suspend for 2 years, or they will now probe the issue and put a proper ban on him, maybe 6 months, 2 years. We all don't know. We can only speculate, but we wish Conor Benn and his team the best of luck in the future. I think that Conor Benn should learn, and upcoming boxers should stay away from PEDs, and even in their unfair situation where they test positive, they should know a proper way of handling issues. This is my take on the Conor Benn ban be reinstated on him. Thank you for watching. Stay positive. Remember, your greatness has no limits. Thank you.